Welcome back to the VYBE Guys podcast. I'm Brandon.
I'm Aaron.
Oh, brother.
I'm Jaron.
And I'm Brent. And we are the VYBE Guys.
Let's fucking do it.
You know, let me tell you something. It's about to be a really annoying September for literally everybody in this room. Your boy, you smell it? Smell it, gentlemen.
I smell it, Jaron.
Take
It's
your
new
whiffs.
merch. That's what it is. Screw your double titles. We got new merch, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yes.
Round of applause. We have new merch.
A couple of different styles. You know what I'm talking about.
Styles. So you see what Brandon's wearing? That's the first shirt. You see what I'm wearing? You see what Jaron's wearing? That's the second shirt. And what Aaron's wearing is just special. That's just a special breed.
Fuzzy King.
Yeah, I have no idea where you can get that. But
It's in Eugene, bro. Said I'm special.
restart.
I'm Jaron.
But yeah, new merch. You guys can get it down at prowrestlingtees.com/VYBE Guys. So that's where you guys can find the merch and have fun.
Link in the description,
Link
guys.
in the description, man. Look at us doing things.
Hey, I have 2 titles, everybody. Yay! Not only, this has been a good week for me. Let me just list off my accomplishments for the week, okay? Just give me a second. Retain the Draft Wars Championship. Your boy's still champion.
You died
Not
there
only is
fast.
it the summer of small afro, but we're going into the fall. Then we're going into the winter. Then the spring. And then, actually, before this, I won a 30-man gauntlet match on Legend difficulty. We had the boys in the room.
Oh, you beat it.
First person in the community, I believe, to do so. And then today, your boy is the VYBE Predictions Champion. And I get to hold it for at least a month because Bad Blood's not till October. So, hey, get ready every week.
Hey,
Every week it's getting rubbed.
it's
getting shown
Where your
off.
H at?
You're smudging all over, man.
Where your H at? You campion.
I can do whatever I want with this belt.
Campion.
I can smudge it. I can spit on it. I might nut on it if I feel like it. It's my title. And you know what? That's
PG out the window.
Oh, sorry. This is a PG podcast. We are a kids channel. Sorry.
I'm so glad I can lob that motherfucker up for you. I'm so glad you can knock that sumbitch out the park.
So yeah, I feel good right now. How's everybody else feeling?
I feel great. I'm still a people's champion. See, you like that?
You know, allegedly.
No, allegedly. Thanks, guys.
Which people?
The people.
The people?
The
Our
people.
Because I feel
Yes.
like I might be the people's champion if you really think about it.
I mean, you're stealing every other Samoan shtick. Why not take another?
You damn right. Yeah, we just watched Bash in Berlin.
Sure
Bash
did.
in Berlin? Bash
Yeah,
at
Bash
Berlin?
in.
Bash in Berlin.
In there.
It was fun.
It was a fun show. I'm annoyed that Randy and Gunther went 34 minutes.
34
34
minutes.
fucking minutes, bro.
Greatest wrestler of
Can't
all
believe
time. That's professional wrestling. Long, really drawn out matches. That's my wrestling, brother.
It came down to the time limit. I'm pissed. I had 22. You had 23?
Oh, yeah.
23.
23.
23, 25.
25. Listen.
And
You
they
know?
went 34.
It went 34. Unbelievable. Yeah, that was a close one because you picked Jade and Bianca.
The only one. The only one.
So you were winning until
I felt good.
Rhea and Priest won.
I felt, and then
I didn't. We'll get to it, but I did not see Jade and Bianca winning the titles at all.
Yeah, when I got that
did not
notification on
call
my phone, I was a little stunned. Wow.
Yeah. Why take it off of
There goes that run. Hey, it's like DIY. It's like, there it goes.
that. For real.
You know, this feels good for a little while.
you know, it's for the Scottish pup. You know, like that's just what it was about. You know, that's what it was
Hey, that's
about.
what this title's going to be. Hey, have it for a cup of coffee. We'll take it back.
You know, whatever. I can't wait for the most predictable card of all time for Bad Blood. Give me Cody Rhodes versus Akira Tozawa for all I care. Yeah, I don't care.
Cody and Akira.
Yep. I hope it's the most predictable card of all time.
Swing the miss.
Give me CM Punk and anyone else.
Yeah.
You know?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. No,
I'm tired of getting screwed by these time limits. I'm tired of it. At SummerSlam, we got it perfect, and he got it perfect. I was off by I don't even know how many minutes.
I'll go as far to say you got it perfect. You did. I mean,
Yeah.
the time thing is just a tiebreaker. The entire card, you did get it perfect with me. So kudos to you for that. I want it.
I was about to say, where your belt at?
Holding up my pants.
Brandon is the only one to not win the predictions title.
That's right. You were the first one. That's right.
The first and the second, third, and then he's still chasing.
Hey, kid, keep dreaming.
I gotta shoot for longer times. I go short.
I mean, I do too.
I mean, were you thinking that the main event was gonna go 34 fucking minutes though? Like,
No, not at all.
You know?
I thought it was 25 max. That's where I was at. I was like, Randy ain't bumping.
No, I knew it was going long, brother. They call me the long boy in the streets. They go, that's the long boy right there. The streets,
The
my
long boy,
streets.
what they call you? Why?
Why they call me the long boy?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I know when things are long. Like Gunther versus Randy Orton. That's why I'm the predictions champion, baby. The long boy. They call me a lot of things. They call me the final chief. They call me BJJ. And they call me the long boy. Today I'm proudly wearing the crown of the long boy. The name, the name tag of the long boy.
You can be king of the long boys.
I'm cool with that.
King of the long boy.
Whatever that means.
You know,
Let him have it.
Do you want to get into the card?
Yeah, let's get into
Should we
the
talk about
card.
I missed the first two matches.
The first match was Cody versus Kevin for the WWE title. I thought that match was pretty fun. I liked it. I like the story they told with Cody's knee because, like, during the match, Cody did not sell the knee at all because it was just appearing that he wasn't hurt. He goes up for the top rope, like, Cody cutter, and as soon as he gets to the top rope, knee buckles, and he, like, drops, and he's, like, selling it. He's like, ah. And Kevin, like, goes to attack it, and he's about to, like, stomp him out, but he's like, I won't. That's my friend. He had the ref check on him, which I thought was pretty cool. And then, like, they go outside of the ring, and Cody says he's fine. He hits Kevin a couple times, and Kevin just got tired of it. He's like, all right, now I'm kicking your fucking knee. So I like the story they were telling. I thought it was a fun match.
He teased the apron powerbomb, did not do it.
Yes.
And that is what cost him the match.
I would say so.
So they probably are going to have a rematch down the line.
Yeah. I hope so, at least.
Yeah, because they were saying after Cody won that Cody's next challenger is... Anybody want to take a guess? Who's going after Cody next? Anybody?
He announced it?
Sorta. They didn't announce what the match is. They just said who is probably up next for Cody Rhodes. You want to guess?
Oh.
Solo Sikoa. He's up next
Hell yeah,
for Cody
guys.
Rhodes. So you want to talk about 34 minutes. That match going to go about 35, brother.
Wow.
Yeah, but I'd rather Kevin Owens turn heel and do a bad blood match where Owens is more aggressive, doing the apron powerbomb this time. Stuff like that. Yeah.
I did see a quote on Twitter. Wade Barrett was talking about how, like, Kevin Owens lost his killer instinct. I like that they're playing into that
For sure.
You know, and they popped up that little graphic. I saw that on Twitter too. It was like something about trying to get a championship for the first time in
8 years.
Yeah, like a world title. So that's cool that they're doing that too.
That's interesting you said that because he snapped at Wade, didn't he? Because Wade was like kind of like talking about him.
Yeah, they were talking about it during the match.
So I didn't know that because that might be getting to him, the killer instinct thing. Then.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then like afterwards, he wouldn't let him like raise his hand or something. So something like that. So
yeah.
they're probably not done. They're
Yeah,
probably
because
not
like they
done.
had like an awkward kind of hug after, and like Kevin like pushed the camera away, and it wasn't like very heelish. You can just tell he was like annoyed that he didn't win, but I feel like that'll lead to somewhere for sure.
The only complaint I really have about this match is the finish because Cody, even on SmackDown, Kevin was like, "Hey, your knees hurt," and then in this whole match, Cody was like, "Ah, my knees hurt," and Owens was like, "Cool, I'm gonna attack your knee after a while where he didn't do it," and then the finish was Kevin Owens doing a swanton on the Cody, and he put his knees up. And then immediately stood up and hit a crossroads like it was nothing.
Yeah,
And then that's the finish, brother.
Oh no.
I mean, it's a very like whatever.
It's
thing.
nitpicky.
It's something that if you are like
I'm such
analyzing
a nitpick. I'm nitpicky.
yeah,
That would
Yeah.
take me right out.
yeah.
So
Unfortunately.
Along with that, I don't want to see the 3 crossroads every time. Like at Mania, I thought it was the right time to do it. Maybe even to Solo because it was still like bloodline stuff. But I don't want to keep seeing 2 crossroads, something happens, and then later on in the match he hits the 3rd one. I would rather just like 1 or 2 and we call it. Like save the 3 for like literally a super finisher. Shout out 2K, but
yeah, he hits like 6 of them in a match. What a way to kill your finish, I feel like. Am I just too nitpicky right now? Am I bugging? Like,
No, I don't think so. Especially with the knee thing, like the swanton, like if it was like Akira Tozawa, then it's like, all right, get up. But like Kevin Owens is a big dude.
hey, what are we insulting Akira Tozawa for?
Hey, no offense to Akira Tozawa. He's just a lighter man compared to Kevin Owens.
Of course.
But
Yeah.
overall, I thought the match was good. It was fun.
Probably the second best match of the night, maybe?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I think so.
I agree.
Okay.
What was the second match?
It was the women's tag team titles.
It sure was.
Jade and Bianca versus Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. I don't remember anything about this match.
Yeah, I really don't have too much to add to this match. I was making a thumbnail while I was watching it, but I will say I think this is Jade's best performance in WWE yet. Besides like the Rumble, I think she was a little more put together in this one. We've seen her take like a lot of botches and stuff like that, or do a lot of botching. But this match, it was probably her best one.
When do you think that the titles are being changed again? Because, I mean, they won them back, and I feel like they're going to have to lose it again soon to set up this WrestleMania build, right?
I'll say on the road.
Like, during, like, January, February?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so you don't think they'll lose it until like January, February?
No. Who did what? Pure Fusion Collective?
Who are losing every match, by the way. We can talk about that. Do you have a prediction for that?
That's just like such a I didn't expect him to win. To be honest with you, I think this is like
either.
all of a sudden out of nowhere. So I think Aaron's hit it on the head. I think early next year makes sense to build it because I don't see any time unless like Asuka returns and like
That'd be cool.
like Damage Control kind of figures it out. That's like the only team I can see like taking it off them.
You calling that is unbelievable.
I think so.
I just figured like because I know people probably expected a turn, and I just feel like it's way too soon for all of that.
No,
that's a big match that they're building towards. So that's what made me go with them.
That was
I was just like, yeah, it just makes sense to me.
That was smart. I'd
Hey,
never.
great snipe.
You want to know what shot your boy in the foot though?
What?
Living Dom.
Oh, yeah.
That was my match of the night.
Yeah, it was.
That was awesome.
Bro,
That was. We were at the end. We were like, yeah.
I think wrestling is better. They got listen, and I don't want to advocate for gambling. However, if there were parlays for wrestling that you could put money on, oh man, because having stakes in this match with this on the line, how it would keep us in if Rhea and Priest won.
Yeah.
It had the heart bumping. Was that before the strap match, or was that?
Oh no, my bad. Strap match.
Strap was
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that one?
We'll come
first?
back.
Yeah,
We'll come
yeah.
back to that one.
Oh, okay.
We'll talk about the strap match. Do you have any thoughts on the strap match? Initial thoughts?
They gave each other the strap, man. You know what I mean? That's all I can say. They really.
A lot of sus calls.
They really hammered that point home that, listen, Drew's taking the strap a lot from CM Punk.
Yeah, Michael Cole was on that.
Yeah, I think they've all been on it. All right, listen.
They all been on it.
No, right. Listen, they've been making a lot of sus comments, a lot of innuendos. They know what they're doing, all right?
yeah.
This is a kids' TV show. We need to calm that down. And I'm sorry. But no, the strap match was fun. I think the ending was really cool. CM Punk took about 18 years to touch all 4 turnbuckles, but
You're like, yo, you could have did that after touching the turnbuckle.
yeah, he like because you missed this one, yeah. So Punk hits a GTS, hits 3 corners, hits another GTS, pauses. Everyone's like, yeah, he's gonna hit the turnbuckle, and then he picks him up and does another GTS. And then stops.
Celebrates a little.
Then takes the bracelet off of Drew, puts it on him.
Turnbuckle.
It took so long.
It's like a sorry to cut you off.
No.
It's like a Money in the Bank, bro. When they're all like they're slow, no one's around, and they're just taking their sweet. You're like, just go.
They're like,
Oh, no one's around. Go. Just climb the damn thing. Yeah, dude. Yeah, what is that?
Yeah, I thought it was still like a fun match. Like I like the table spot where like Drew kind of like just picked him up and just like dropped him through the table. They had some cool moments. I'm not the biggest fan of strap matches though. Like they're just not my cup of tea. Don't look at me like
Yeah.
Straps ain't for you.
Strap safe for me, dog.
Same for you.
You know, there's something for everybody out there.
Long boys in there.
Oh yeah, listen, as a fellow long boy myself, I'm a big fan of strap matches.
Yo, the funny thing about a strap match is it's like you're in such a heated feud with this guy, and it's like, you know what? I want your ass in a match where we got to tag all four corners, motherfucker. Let's go. First to four wins, bitch. You want?
Yeah.
The strap came off of CM Punk's hand for a while.
It did.
And then the referee was like, "Ooh, he put it back on. He put it back on." They kind of didn't talk about it. That's a disqualification in my eyes. You take the strap off.
You better put that strap back on.
Put that strap on, punk.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be more like Daniel Bryan Fiend.
I don't know why they changed the rule back to what it used to be.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be more like that because that match was good too.
I think it's more effective when you have to pin somebody
Yeah,
while
and
beating them up with a leather strap.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, no, I enjoyed it. And they're going to do probably Hell in a Cell at Bad Blood.
Ooh, that might be a good call.
And all
yeah.
be all.
I think so. Yeah, so
The tiebreaker.
that'd be cool. What you think?
Yeah. Oh no, definitely. 1-1. SummerSlam happened, and obviously today happened. Yeah, they should end it in Hell in a Cell. Who do you think wins though? I think Punk wins.
Punk.
Who needs it?
I think it's gonna be Drew
Drew.
because what's up with Seth?
I think Seth's.
Injury?
Yeah, I think so. And then but he's probably going to go after Bronson, right, when he comes back.
Yeah.
Oh, because the whole shenanigans.
I think so.
Okay.
Bronson Reed's awesome, by the way.
Yo, what he did to Braun Strowman? Oh, dude, that was fire.
You've been waiting.
That was fire.
That
Get
was
his ass out
That
of
was
here.
fire. I don't know. I can see where we're like Drew wins because of Seth finagling the finish there on Punk, so that sets up that elongated storyline. Because I feel like the Bronson thing was just for Seth to get off television. I think so. I don't think there's any ill will there. I think Seth will still finagle and fuck around with Punk personally. But I mean, I think that's definitely main event, right? For Bad Blood.
I guess
Hell-
it depends
a
on
Hell
what
in
the
a Cell?
title situations are looking like. Oh, if it is a Hell
If
in a
it's a Hell in a
Cell,
Cell, it's 100% main event,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Or
yeah.
the opener.
And I'm betting 30 minutes.
Facts. I'm going 40.
I'm going 45.
I can see something like that opening the show, depending on what the World Championship matches happening there are.
Well, if it is a Hell in a Cell, then I think he's right. I think it would main event, and then Cody would open.
Unless we get Roman Solo.
I think Cody still opens.
Oh.
They don't really put the WWE title in the middle, or like it's either the first or the last.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Very fair.
What do we have next? The Live and Dom match?
Oh,
yes. Yes.
Come on now.
Run it back. Run it back.
This was the match to really decide what was going to happen.
This was awesome.
We were on the edge of our seats for this, just because this was the match that was like determining us being in it. I think even you too, right? I think he was still in it until the end of this match, right?
No.
because they had the same exact picks, I think, except for the women's tag team title.
Yeah, and I
okay.
whiffed on that. As soon as I saw a new women's champion, I'm like, well, it's over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, this match was really fun. The only spots I can remember are when like the near fall started happening for real, but
It picked up a lot towards the end.
Yeah, it did.
All I know is I got hyped when I seen fucking JD step on out there. I'm like, yeah.
He took a nasty bump off that apron. Oh my god!
his leg?
Yeah,
Ooh.
it was like his leg, and then he like landed awkwardly with his back. It was weird.
JD, I think in the ring is fantastic.
Oh yeah,
Phenomenal seller.
He throws himself.
Yeah.
Like it's unbelievable. Yeah, no. I think he deserves a lot more credit for his in-ring stuff for sure.
I agree.
But no, yeah, Judgment Day came in. I thought it was done too. I was like, we're done. Aaron's champion. It's over.
No, we getting up out of the chairs. Yo, that's on the line, bro.
And then my world heavyweight champion never said anything bad about him
don't
one time.
you ever.
Damian Priest.
Don't you ever.
Kicking out at 2. Yeah. I was like, cool.
I did see the Liv Morgan sets up for Riptide flip through bump. Did you guys all see that?
Oh, that was nasty.
That was
nasty.
Sweet.
That was
I don't
nasty.
know what that's called, but that was disgusting.
It was like that crucifix thing
she
that we were
set her
talking
up
about.
a Riptide kind of, but she flipped through like a sunset.
That shit was awesome.
That was
Yeah.
awesome.
The fuck do you call that?
Hey, obliviate yourself. Make that your finish. That move was really cool.
Yeah, it was.
I
Yeah, it
can get
was.
behind. That was really cool.
Yeah, and then what was the finish of this match?
Rio.
Yeah, like Liv just turned around, Riptide. That was it.
And there you go.
Oh, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
So we're probably getting Rhea Liv again, bad blood.
Oh, for sure.
100%. You think anything with Dominic Mysterio?
No, I think Dom might do his own thing or just be like with Liv, because like I feel like Damian, what is he gonna do?
Finn?
Yeah. I was about to
Finn.
say, I feel like that Finn thing's gonna boil over, and I think Dominic Mysterio, give him a solo title run, man.
I see
Put a
title things happening.
Put a title on him. I think you put that man in a title situation. You give him a strap.
Yeah, you do. And you haven't beat Braun Breaker. I don't care. All right,
Clean.
10
minutes, not even.
He's had it long enough.
Hey, put him in a kennel. Fuck it.
Put him in a kennel.
Lock his cage, brother. What are we talking about? No, I think Dominic is due for a main roster singles championship run. I think the Heat would be unbelievable.
Yeah.
I think. I guess is he a credible wrestler in kayfabe? Like, is he a champion that people would take seriously, or like? I guess does it matter?
I feel like he'd be like the Miz, like where like he cheats every time.
He finds his way to win.
Okay,
like he's credible. He can hold his own, but he's gonna cheat every time.
Absolutely.
I'm cool with that. I don't think it'll happen for a long time. Who do you think is winning that tournament, or just the whole thing and become the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title?
Jay.
Yeah.
And I think he loses again.
Damn.
Because like Braun is like he's definitely more heel, right? Like heel tweenerish.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's leaning that bar.
Yeah. So I feel like Jay, they'll probably throw Jay in there, and then Braun would kill him.
It's a sad world, bro. Jay has got so much steam behind him.
Yeah. Did you see the? Have you seen the stuff like Rikishi will say like online or like in podcasts about like Jay? He'll basically be like, they're not utilizing Jay. He should take a break, like leave the company or whatever. I'm like, brother, relax. Like,
That's just that dad.
for real.
That's that dad.
He ain't doing
man.
that bad.
That's
He's
that-
over
that's
as
that
hell.
dad. That's his dad.
Like the #1 merch seller or something. He's like one of the most over guys on the show. He's fine. He's all right.
He's doing, he hasn't got the titles to like relegate it, but he's doing great stuff. So like you said, merch sales, and everywhere you go, it's yeet this, yeet that.
Yeah.
For real.
You know?
He's a champ without a championship. You know what I'm saying?
It's incredible to think about like how we have LA Knight's and Jey Uso's yeet over in the same time period. Like both of those are going strong still. Like it's neither not one or the other. It's both, and they're both prominent as hell.
Especially in that Money in the Bank match too, where they were like going back and forth.
I love when they do a strike exchange. It's like Rock Austin to me, man. It's just yeah. It's
yeet.
so good.
Yeah.
Nah, it's good stuff.
What was the match after Liv?
There's the main event.
Yeah.
It was just the main event.
Yep. 34 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
In the Uba Arena. In the Uba Arena. 34
Get
minutes.
the Uber out of here.
They had a motherfucking wave in that match.
Yeah.
the crowd.
Yep.
They sure did. They had a wave, which is, in most cases, I feel like wrestlers would be like, damn, this is a little disrespectful, but it just didn't seem that way this time.
Randy loved it.
Randy hit that bitch.
Yeah, he did. And I got him to stop. What a professional.
What a professional.
What a professional wrestler right there.
He knows.
You know what I mean? So, and then they wrestled for another 30 minutes after the wave. Yeah, I don't really know how to talk about this match at all.
What's in your heart?
My heart is that this match was not the best first match for Gunther's championship reign. I think this would have been fine, like if it was like in the middle of it. But I think people who are already calling Gunther boring and he's like, oh, this is going to be a terrible championship reign. I think he really needed that hard-hitting match that he's known for having during his Intercontinental Championship run to really solidify him as a world champion that you should be excited for watching in the future. I think this match it wasn't bad at all. There was nothing wrong with the match. There was no mishaps, no slip-ups, nothing. It was just like slow and kind of, I don't want to say boring because I was like into it, but it just wasn't like jump out of your seat type of main event world championship match type deal. You know what I mean? It was just like these two grappling.
Yeah.
You know, it was like an old school wrestling match, like something you'd see in like the 60s. I don't know. So, you know what I mean? So,
went 12 minutes too long, but whatever.
You know, whatever. So, yeah, I don't really have anything negative to say about the actual match. I just think that there should be a couple more matches in this reign that match Gunther's hard-hitting style, and I don't think this is one of them.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't change gears really, so I agree.
And like you said, it wasn't bad. Like I was into it. It was just a little slow. And I feel like Ilya would have been the better choice just for Bash and Berlin, and then give Randy the match after, like at least, because like I like the story they were telling where Randy's shoulder wasn't on the mat during King of the Ring. So I like the story. I like that they even had the match. But like you said, it would have been more exciting if it would have been hard hitting. And Gunther got his ass whooped.
He was working
got
that
his
arm crazy. Yeah, he did.
ass whooped.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, the back suplex through the announce table was cool off the stairs.
Yeah.
That was nice.
He back chopped him.
He sure did.
Gunther back chopped the shit out of him.
Randy knew it was coming. He braced for it too.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, that was fun. And then I mean, the crowd seemed to really love everything that was happening for real. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah. Any other thoughts on that? What y'all think?
That's really all I got. I think the right person won. I didn't hate the match for real, but my match of the night was the mixed tag match for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. That was a lot of fun.
I have a question for you guys. Does your enjoyment of a championship match fade when the champion is like 100% winning? Do you think this match suffered from that as well? Because I don't know if anybody thought Orton was going to win. And like if there was a more unpredictable opponent, do you think that would add to your excitement for watching the match? Does that make sense what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
It depends for me on the quality of the opponent.
Okay.
So for example, Randy Orton, go. Like I'm gonna go back and watch it, right? Because you guys can call it slow or could have been too fast. I'm gonna enjoy that. But for a Cody Rhodes solo, I don't give a shit. Like I'll still watch, but everyone was just waiting for Roman. So I feel like it's give or take. It's a situational for me. I feel like it definitely is the quality of the opponent.
I would agree. When it's someone like Randy, even though it was still predictable on who was going to win, I was still very much interested. But like when Cody goes against Kevin in this first one, it's very much obvious who is going to win. But they had a great match. So if it's 100% predictable, as long as you have an entertaining match, that's all I care about.
Yeah, true. Because some matches can surprise you. Like you just don't expect the most out of a certain person, but that sets the bar for them to meet, and they could just knock your socks off, and they could become a serious contender for the future just because of that one match. So I kind of like when I'm an underdog in a match because I feel like that makes me perform better.
Fair.
So I feel like that's probably how Solo probably felt, and I'm not gonna say Randy felt like an underdog, obviously, but I mean Randy put on how many pounds? Like 40 pounds of muscle or some shit. Yeah, that dude's just a shit brick house now.
Ridiculous.
So he definitely he wrestles a lot different now. Like he still does the same moves, but he's got to be slower paced. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I mean, with Gunther's Intercontinental Championship reign, I feel like 95% of his opponents were like you knew they weren't going to win, but his credibility is just putting on great matches all the time. It made me excited, even though I knew he was going to win.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy this match more than the King of the Ring one, or do you think the King of the Ring one was better? Do you guys remember that one at all?
I think the King of the Ring one was better.
I agree.
I think I agree.
Yeah.
You agree?
I agree. Yeah, King of the Ring was better.
Long matches are hard to pull off. I feel like
It's just when it doesn't kick into like that extra gear, because if it's just kind of like flat the whole fucking time, it's like it's 30 minutes of just this. It's
there wasn't that many near falls in this match, was there? There was maybe like the power bomb and the RKO. Was there an RKO?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was an RKO.
And that was it.
You had got up to go to your office for like a second and missed the RKO.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gunther went for a power bomb. Randy kind of just blocked it. They separated, and then bam.
Great.
Put him down.
It was a nice RKO too.
No, yeah. So yeah, overall thoughts? Any thoughts?
Bash.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. It felt like a filler PLE, not even in a bad way because I enjoyed it. I would give it out of 10. I'd give it a solid 7.
I missed the first two matches, so I don't know if it really matters. But from what I saw, the strap match was cool. The mixed tag, that was match of the night, 100%. And then the main event was it was a little too slow. I was hyped up for it because I love the build that they were doing because of the shoulder with Randy. But I would say from what I watched, like maybe a 6 out of 10.
Okay.
Like in general, but the mixed tag is the mixed tag was nice.
I'm kind of in the middle on both of you. I'd probably go 6.5, probably. Maybe 7, because I mean there was a lot of bangers on there. That mixed tag was definitely really fun, and the strap match was really good too. Cody Owens was fun. So I feel weird going 6 at all, but I'll say 7.
Okay.
I'll go 7 on that one. You want to just throw out a number?
And I gotta watch it. Blame college football and other things I was doing. So I'll have to watch it, and I'll give you guys that number. So hey, 6.8.
Oh,
Hey, good job.
What's next for Gunther then?
The good side.
That's a good point because Randy, he's probably going back to SmackDown.
I want the Ilya.
yeah. Who is on Raw to fight for the world title?
Ilya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Giovanni Vinci.
Yeah, he's on SmackDown now.
Oh, fuck.
You think they do a Priest rematch?
Do they have it? Yeah, I don't know if they have anything other. Well, Finn.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then the next pay-per-view is called Bad Blood. It's got to be Finn and DP, right?
Yeah.
Right. It's got to be that.
Yeah.
I feel like whatever Gunther does, it's got to be hard hitting since it's bad blood.
I want to see him beat the snot out of somebody.
Well, they were running Gunther and Ilya overseas before Bash in Berlin, so
They sure were.
that could be next.
I hope it is.
Yeah,
I would
no,
love to
definitely.
see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
Oh yes.
I can't wait till we get into the Paul Levesque era of when it's just like a Joe Schmo pay-per-view, not to call like PLEs Joe Schmo, but like just a random off one, like say like Bad Blood, for example. I can't wait till like a main title gets changed hands out of nowhere. So that way it makes you like want to watch every PLE. So that way it's like, oh, maybe this person could lose the title. Once we get into that portion, that's when like these certain PLEs are going to gain a lot more traction, I think, and a lot more interest.
Speaking of which, I kind of want to see Kevin Owens beat Cody.
Dude, I
wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate it. I love Kevin Owens.
Yeah, dude, he's so good. He's so good.
He's amazing. When he's bad guy, I'm very excited. Bad guy Kevin Owens is awesome. He's really good entertainment, and I think that's what like that killer instinct. That's what ups his wrestling, his wrestling ability in a whole, because his dastardly moves are awesome.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see that Kevin Owens.
That's gonna be cool.
Yeah, if Kevin turns heel, I'll be rooting for him. I'll be rooting for him. I won't even lie. I won't even lie. Give me the prize fighter back.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Hey, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn for the 200 jillionth time. Put him out there.
take it.
Put him out there.
I'll take it.
I'm in.
Because that's the thing with Cody, right? I like him a lot. I like him as champion. I just want to see him get into a gear with the storyline that lasts like a couple months. Like the first one with AJ, they had good matches. I got no problem with that. It was just, since that was the very first feud, you knew he wasn't going to lose, right? Solo, I don't give a fuck. And then with Kevin, I feel like if Kevin turns heel, that's the story Cody needs for this reign, just to kick it into gear a little bit. Because like I was telling Jaren earlier, like I feel like Cody hasn't had that one, like this is his rivalry that like we'll remember. Like with Roman, he had Jay immediately, which was very lucky, but like that's one of the ones you remember off the top of your head. And I mean, even with Kevin Owens too. So I think that's the only thing Cody needs for this reign right now.
I like it. Cody gets too much slack, man. I like him as champion.
Me too.
As much as I didn't want him to be champion for reasons, I'm glad he's champion. He's holding it down. Nobody better to do it. However, I agree. I feel like a really solid rivalry will jumpstart this different side of Cody. And I feel like that match quality will be so good.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm very excited to see what comes from all this. Aaron, what do you got, man?
No, I'm right there with you guys. Like Kevin Owens full heel against Cody. You know, Cody is the face right now. So give him that rough and rugged heel, man. You know, like give us that dastardly Kevin Owens, that bastard that's willing to do anything to get the title. You know,
Yeah.
And them talking about the killer instinct and doing all that. It seems like that's where it's going. So, you know, the match seemed like it was fire. I want to go back and watch it because I did miss it. But people on Twitter were talking about it. They were saying it was really nice. So, you know, want to go watch that. But if that match was nice, I feel like heel KO, face Cody, that's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome.
Speaking of spots, there was a really cool spot where he went for a pop-up powerbomb and Cody reversed into a Cody cutter. That was really cool.
He went up and over, then he hit the rope and hit.
No, he just like kind of threw him as if he was going to do it, and then Cody just bounced off of it, Cody cutter.
Yeah, like
He like threw him up into the ropes?
Like he went for the pop-up powerbomb, pushed him like normal, but instead of like the person turning to hit the ropes and come back, Cody just stayed straight and just hit a Cody cutter. That was clean. That was clean.
That was very clean.
Interesting.
And yeah, that was fun show. Fun show. We got
Yeah.
Bad Blood in a month.
Fun show, dude. I'm
Blood.
I'm really looking forward to Bad Blood.
Blood.
I like these shows where like we haven't had them yet. Like even like a Bash in Berlin, I was really looking forward to because I just don't know what to expect since we don't have these kind of shows. And it's been a minute since Bad Blood has been a PLE pay-per-view, whatever. For real. So I'm excited to see what they cook up and the match stipulations that they have because Extreme Rules isn't in this yearly calendar, right? Like.
No, they took it all like
I'm
the
gonna say,
stipulation.
yeah,
pay-per-view.
stipulation pay-per-views are
Good
gone.
riddance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that Bad Blood is just like Extreme Rules kind of.
No, Bad
redesigned.
Blood. So calling back to the Hell in a Cell match, probably with Punk and Drew. That's where the Hell in a Cell debuted at. Was Bad Blood. So yeah, it's only right we get a Hell in a Cell match
Is that right?
for that. Yeah.
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 Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Shawn Michaels Undertaker.
That was a Bad Blood. pay-per-view.
Undertaker, yes.
Oh,
That's gotta be.
Yep. And then Kane debuted too. Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, I want to see blood. I want to see weapons. I want to see Hell in a Cell. I want to see it all.
Hey, Punk bled a little bit today.
He
So,
sure did.
Yeah.
January.
straps. A lot of straps. I want to see blood, sweat, tears, and straps.
Straps were running wild.
Yep. Strapomania, brother.
I'm gonna say straps is just gonna be like the PLE.
What's up, strappers? What's up, WWE Straps is brought to you by Slim Jim, brother. Dude, hell yeah. We need a strap tape. Every match is a strap match.
Different color straps.
Different colors.
Tell you what, that fusion tag team is gonna be on the strap team.
Oh, it's going to be a handicap match. Oh.
Remember when this is so random, but remember when Jolly Ranchers sponsored WWE and the tagline was "Keep on sucking."
Keep on sucking. I do remember that.
Keep on sucking.
Keep on sucking.
Oh, yeah.
Booker T goes, "What?" Or was that the Usos? I think it was the Usos. They were on like commentary. They were like, "What?"
Listen, valid reaction, whoever it was. You know what I mean? Keep on sucking.
Suffers from anal bleeding.
What?
I love Booker T.
Oh, I love Booker T.
No, we got Universe Mode coming soon.
Oh yes.
For the VYBE channel.
Oh, yes.
We got Money in the Bank Draft Wars coming soon for the channel.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, we did.
We
that.
finally have an editor that is locked in with us, and he is doing great work.
We
He's
love you,
getting
kid.
videos back to us ASAP, which is amazing, which is all we ever wanted.
Hey, game shows too. We got game
Yeah,
shows.
We do got some game
that's right.
shows.
We got a couple game shows.
Oh my goodness,
coming to
we
you.
do.
Oh yeah.
How many?
We got two.
We got two in the
We got
tank.
two. Speaking of two, we got Jeopardy Part 2. And then, would you like to
Who
announce
wants
this?
to be a millionaire?
Oh yes.
So if you guys want to see a little spin on it, I end up hosting that, and it was a fun time.
Yeah.
That was a fun video.
Thank
That
you.
was.
Yeah, I worked hard for that one. that was a little bit of a shredder.
Yeah, so hopefully the inconsistencies are, done forever. It's looking good right now. It's looking good. We got a lot on the way, so hopefully you guys are ready for that.
Yeah, no, we're excited just as much as you guys are for the content. Like, it's not like we're like, nah, we don't want to post for these guys. We're trying.
We've had videos in the tank for a minute.
Yeah,
We do.
yeah.
And we're excited. I feel like, we're just ready to let them all go so we can just record more.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
That's the thing.
We've been sitting on these for a
Because,
minute.
last time he defended, you dyed your hair pretty quick.
Right.
Well, I was gonna say,
your mustache, bro, your mustache grew back overnight.
Oh my
Shit's
god!
crazy.
When it was up, I was like,
Oh my God. I didn't think I was going to relive this shit.
yeah, just to keep Draft Wars continuity, I dyed my hair once again. Brent
shaved
his
it really
mustache.
fast.
And then, yeah.
The comments were like, Brent needs the mustache back. Meanwhile, they don't know that the video is like 2 months old.
What?
shot that last week.
Holy shit.
You're telling me we didn't film that 3 days ago? Are you kidding?
Are you joking? Oh, man. Yeah, it's been a minute, boys.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Final question before we wrap up. What do you like and not like about the current product of WWE? Aaron, we'll start with you, good sir. Call out Braun Strowman.
I don't have to. He's on the shelf again. No, I'm playing. Let's see what I like and what I don't like. What I don't like is, and it's something that we have talked about before, is every type of champion kind of gonna have like a or a main champ? Are they gonna have a long ass reign? Like, is that the new standard? Mm-hmm. Because if it is, then yeah, unpredictability. That's and wrestling's its best when it's unpredictable. So It's just like, that's kind of like, I hopefully they don't get married to that. You know what I mean? That's just something that's one thing I don't like. What I do like is the production.
Yes.
I like when they pop up the little graphics on Raw, like, up next, or they tell you what's happening throughout the night. They tell you who the backstage announcers are. They give you a rundown on all that stuff throughout the show when it goes on. So that's pretty cool. I love the shot from backstage. I love the full shot to them making their entrance. That's fire. I don't think that should go anywhere. But yeah, the production, because I didn't watch WWE for a while because of the you know what I mean? So like, I just, production's way better. It's easier to watch.
I agree. Jaron?
So for what I like the atmosphere of WWE a lot more than what it used to be. I think crowds are more alive, not even just the foreign crowds. I think just even American crowds who can be quieter than the foreign crowds. I think if you compare the American crowd now to what it was maybe 3-4 years ago, crazy difference. I think a lot of the people wrestling in the company feel like stars. I think, you go back again 5-6 years ago, there was like 2 or 3 guys that are always in the main event all the time. You know what I mean? And now we have a lot of people fighting for world championships, a lot of people, trying to get to the top spot. Everybody feels important. You know what I mean? Like LA Knight, for example, he feels like the biggest thing going. With Vince 2 years ago, it was like he was just nobody on the roster. I think just
Dupree.
Right? No, that ass. So I really like just like the feeling. It just feels. Everything feels important, you know what I mean? But I agree with you. The thing that I don't like is the predictability. And for me, I don't necessarily mind a long title reign, but I do think that like every championship run that's not the tag team titles, whether it's for the men or the women, they either change at SummerSlam or WrestleMania. And I feel like that's been the case since Triple H has been in charge. It's like every important change, WrestleMania and SummerSlam, which is like fine. That biggest shows of the year, most titles should change hands on them, but it's like every single one. How many titles change hands at SummerSlam? You know what I mean? A lot. A lot. So I think spreading that out more, maybe doing, a championship change, like you said, every here and there, that would add a lot, in my opinion, for sure.
What I like and I really, really love is opportunity. I love that so many people are getting opportunity. And due to that fact, quality of the product has gone up drastically. I just remember there was a rut 4 or 5 years ago when I was watching the product where it was just like the same thing. It was very stagnant. Like, oh, here comes Brock Lesnar to take that top spot back and yada, yada, yada. And just it felt really repetitive every other week. And now I feel like that's where the unpredictability kind of is, because sometimes it's like, oh, this person's wrestling this person. I would never expect to see it, but now I'm going to watch it. That's pretty dope. So I really like the match quality and just overall quality of the shows now. The only thing I don't really like, there's 2 things that kind of go hand in hand. If it's not broke, don't fix it, Def Rebel. If there's good things going on with the song, wow, what are we doing? Don't change it. I think, you struck gold with, certain songs, and reverting back to like something new or something different, just a little bit different instrumental that doesn't hit as hard is a little weird to me. And the other thing is the toxicity between wrestling fans when it comes to like WWE and AEW. Brother, it's professional wrestling. Like, doesn't need to be a fucking war. It doesn't need to be like, fuck this product, fuck your product. We all culminate. It's like, oh my God, they took pictures together. No shit. They're professional wrestlers. Like, they all do the same thing. Mm-hmm. It's not like it's a friendly competition, but it's nothing like super uber serious. Mm-hmm. So I just feel like that part of the industry needs to just chill the hell out. I don't think it ever will, because social media is super, super toxic. However, I just wish that like it would just like some way, somehow, common ground needs to be met, because I just think that gets way out of hand way too fast. And I think that's just like my biggest pet peeve with professional wrestling is just the community can get out of hand with a lot of things. Like you said, like it can be the littlest thing. Someone drops a microphone and they are scrutinized forever.
And then it happened.
And it happens. It's just little things like that. But to get off the negativity back to the positivity, I love the Paul Levesque era. There's little things that I would like to see happen. like you said, with the predictability on PLEs. But other than that, I mean, I think we're in a good direction, boys. I'm loving the product again, and I never really am one to watch Mondays and Fridays, but I'm wanting to, especially Tuesdays as well, because NXT is doing really well too. So big ups NXT, big ups to the chef Shawn Michaels.
Who's ready for Joe Hendry to win the NXT Championship? By the way? By the time this goes up, listen, we're in that weird limbo time period where we've seen Bash in Berlin, but we haven't seen No Mercy, but you've seen both. So, you know, Joe Hendry could be NXT champion. Let's get hype. Get about your seats. Hey.
Brandon, what about you?
I'm out of here.
Cast it out.
So what I don't like about the product right now, I don't feel like tag teams matter. Like on Raw, SmackDown, NXT, I feel like they're okay. And I don't. It's in the same vein. I don't like that the women's tag team titles don't really have like stories or like. I like the women who compete for them. It's just it doesn't feel like I need to watch those matches. You know what I'm saying? Like
point.
I would just like the tag team division to get some more respect. And it's weird too, because when Triple H was running things in NXT, the tag team division was on another level.
Yeah.
So it just feels weird that there's just like a inconsistency there. So I would like to see more love for the tag division. What I do like though, it could be a little bit of a hot take, but I like that these PLEs don't have a lot of matches. I like that they have like 5 matches and we call it because everybody gets time. Like I don't like it when there's like a PLE match that goes like 10 minutes because then it's like they could have just did that on Raw or SmackDown, you know? So I'm really liking that the PLEs are the same length, but just with shorter, or not shorter, but with less matches. I really like that.
I could do with one more match maybe.
Yeah,
pay-per-views.
like if Andrade and Carmelo would have been on Bash in Berlin, I think that would have upped the score a little bit.
That'd
But
have been hot.
yeah, if they did one more, I'd be okay with that. But I don't mind where we're at either.
Yeah, I don't either, because I mean, 34 minutes. You could have snuck 14 minutes over for Carmelo and Johnny.
real.
Really
That's real.
think about
That
it.
is real.
Throw him in the second slot or something. But yeah,
Yeah.
I like the conversation we had, boys.
I did too, boys. Hey, Aaron, where can they find you?
Simply Better AM, all platforms.
Hey, you can find me on YouTube at Small Afro.
You can find the merch at ProWrestlingTees.com, and link will be in the description. But Brent Oakley on YouTube.
You can find me at BDE on YouTube. You can find me everywhere else over there. And we'll see you guys next time. Deuces.
No.
Oh.